Our story today begins with this young female Alioramus. We shall observe her as she seeks out a pack of other Alioramus. She has been tracking them for days. Coming up to a den opening, she can smell faint scent trackers of the other Alioramus. She can't be too far behind them. Until she can find this pack, she will remain on edge, constantly checking her surroundings and being hyper-aware. This also means she will hardly sleep, only stopping to take quick naps when she feels it is safe to do so. On this island, Alioramus are classed as a medium-sized carnivore. With long, graceful and agile legs, they tend to prefer chasing down their prey, as they will be able to catch up to or out-stamina their prey of choice. Alioramus have been observed travelling during the day and sleeping when they can at night. Being diurnal also means that if they wish to try sneaking up on prey, their approach must be well planned. Alioramus are very intelligent, so understanding and tactic forming come easy to them. Alioramus are well adapted to both hot and cold climates, their feather coats and thin frames allowing them to thrive wherever they may travel. This also allows them to follow game trails in search of prey. They have evolved to be nomadic due to this. However, this young female seems to be melanistic. In this hot climate, she will surely need to rest often in the shade of trees. After making sure her immediate surroundings were clear of danger, the young female lays down for a short but much-needed rest. Alioramus are built to travel long distances, so even short rests are enough to keep them moving. This young female, however, has a strong drive to find others of her kind, because Alioramus can become very stressed when alone. Lone Alioramus will also prefer to scavenge when they can, or resort to hunting small burrowing critters. This is because they get their confidence when in numbers and are led by a strong alpha male. Where this small critter won't be enough to fully satisfy her hunger, it is enough to keep her going until she can find a more filling corpse to pick at or join a pack to hunt proper prey. This female will keep stopping to not only listen for sounds of other Alioramus, but sounds of possible danger. She will also use her incredible sense of smell to survey her surroundings for scent markers. As she crests a small hill, her demeanor changes. She has caught the scent of something else nearby. This will put her on high alert, causing her to be more tense. All she knows for now is that this scent is not the pack she has been tracking. Alioramus are very cautious of other creatures, especially if they are larger than them. Lone Alioramus outright fear carnivores that are obviously larger than themselves. She can tell the scent is getting stronger, however, she can't seem to pinpoint where the other creature is yet. Little does she know, she is now the one being tracked and stalked as prey by an adult male Dasp. He is being careful not to be seen or to make any noise. Lone Alioramus can be very flighty, so if he is to take her down, he must get as close as he can. Coming up to another burrow, our young female decides against it, feeling too uneasy to hunt right now, even shaking out her feather coat from how uncomfortable she is. As she begins to cross a natural land bridge, the scent of the pack she has been tracking grows stronger. However, her moment of joy may be short-lived, as she is not alone here. Frustrated and most likely very hungry, the male Daspletosaurus gives chase, spooking the female Alioramus into a full sprint for her life. She must get away and avoid his jaws at any cost. The loud screeching cries from the female Alioramus has gotten the attention of others in the area. It's the pack she has been tracking, and seeing one of their own being chased, the lead male pushes forward with a bursting roar. Circling the Daspletosaurus with another female in his pack, this Daspletosaurus is now very outnumbered. It seems our female Alioramus is now safe. She had tracked this pack for days, tired and stressed. Now that she has found them, she can finally relax a little.
The lead male checks our female over, seeing her health as well as getting accustomed to her scent. Giving a gentle chirp, he lets her know that she is welcomed and is safe to travel with them. Now safely with a pack, our female can shake off all the stress she had accumulated over the past couple of days. This lead male seems strong and healthy, with a dashing and colourful feather coat. The lead male brings the females to a nearby feeding ground. A natural spring has formed here, making it a perfect place to hydrate and relax in the shade of the banana trees. It may take a day or two for our female to fully trust her new pack. However, drinking and resting with them is a good start. The lead male seems to have heard something. Using his body language, he lets the females know to be quiet, that they are going on the hunt. A young, seemingly injured Camptosaurus crying out in pain from a possible broken leg. Alioramus are opportunistic, So obviously injured creatures like this one are a tempting target that packs will gladly take advantage of. Once our lead male takes notice of the injured state of the prey, he roars out to signal the attack. With not only the young age of this prey, but the injured leg, the pack make quick work of the young Camptosaurus, putting the poor thing out of its misery. Male Alioramus show respect to their female counterparts. And it seems like the lead male has taken a liking to our young melanistic female as he lets her eat first. When ready to court, male Alioramus will show off, shaking out their feather coats and chirping at the female to get her attention. He will slowly move closer to his chosen female to gently and lovingly chirp at her. Should she take interest in him, she will return the chirp. This will be the male's signal to run off and find her a gift. Males will also sway their heads back and forth in the direction of their chosen female, showing their intentions to court her. The female has accepted the gift and in turn accepted the male. Alioramus are monogamous and mate for life, so after accepting the gift, the female will follow the male to split off from the pack. This will allow them to hunt together and spend time socializing with each other. Some pairs may even split from their packs for good to go start their own pack that will mostly consist of their offspring. Alioramus nest during the season of Aya. The rain showers of this season help keep the ground soft for building nests. The researchers on this island have named this pair of Alioramus. For the dashing young male, the team have decided on Doji. As for our lovely melanistic female, the team have given her the name Ivory. Having hunted together, Doji shows his respect by once again making sure Ivory eats first. Doji and Ivory have moved away on their own. Ivory is starting to show signs of being broody, scratching on trees and rocks, as well as nuzzling against her mate more often. A nip to Doji's tail is more than enough encouragement for him to find a nesting spot suitable enough for Ivory. Finding a good spot at the base of a tree with plenty of foliage coverage, Ivory seems to approve. Once the eggs are laid, Ivory will not leave her nest to eat. She will depend on Doji to feed her. Female Alioramus are doting mothers and will defend her nest from danger and unrelated males. Hatchling Alioramus depend highly on their mother for warmth and to clean them off. They will spend their first week or so of life curled against their mother's body until they can gain enough strength to stand on their wobbly legs. Alioramus have never been documented laying clutches larger than 4. In their first clutch, Ivory has produced 2, a male and a female. Only the father is ever allowed close to the nest. Unrelated males would be kept away aggressively. Doji is curious of the small chirps coming from the nest, but is also keeping watch of their surroundings for any signs of danger. As the young grow and gain more strength, they will begin to walk around and stretch their legs. Juvenile Alioramus are very playful and explore their new surroundings with their mouths. This will include toes and tails of their parents and any other members of their pack. This biting behavior is quickly corrected by their mother. If left unchecked, the young could be injured by an older member biting them back. Once the young are able to run around and play, it will be time for them to leave the nest site and move on. They will follow close behind their mother while still finding time to roughhouse with their clutch mates. Family units like this one build very close bonds. Alioramus have been documented having the capacity to love, and they show this through affectionate nuzzling and grooming. Family units will always remember their parents, siblings, and offspring. Even if the offspring have split from their parents' pack to make their own, would greet their parents with joy if they crossed paths. These siblings find playing in the water enjoyable, even if it confuses their parents. Moments like these are cherished, as not every young one will have this kind of carefree start. Now adolescent, the offspring will begin learning from their parents the skills they will need as they get older. Female offspring will follow their mother to learn defensive fighting, hunting, and calm socialization, while male offspring will follow their father to learn hunting, proper posturing, and the confidence needed to lead. This young male is learning early that not all hunts are successful as the burrowing critter gets away. Trying again, however, he succeeds and is very happy about it. Where it may take some time to perfect his posturing, having a patient father is always a plus. Doji will continue to teach his son over the next couple of days how to intimidate his opponents. Alioramus packs may choose to stay in an area as long as it proves to be safe. However, they will always choose to move on at some point because finding food will drive them to keep moving. As the season begins to change and become hotter, the young have reached sub-adulthood. It is also time for the family unit to move to cooler environments. Sub-adult Alioramus are considered full-fledged members of the pack, able to assist in hunts. However, they will still lack the experience of their adult counterparts. Moving through some rolling hills, Doji has heard a concerning noise. He creeps with caution to the top of the hill to investigate what it is. The rest of the pack will act according to how their alpha reacts to threats. In this case, the action is run. The threat that has sent the pack running is a full adult male Carcharodontosaurus, and he seems very hungry. As the apex carnivore closes in on them, Doji splits off and circles around to get the attention of the apex on him. Despite his fear, Doji's first instinct is to give his family time to run and get away. He continues to keep the huge carnivore's attention, even coming close to being bitten several times. Taking a bite from this monster of a carnivore would be life-threatening. Once he feels that he has distracted the apex long enough, Doji makes a break for it to escape and reunite with his family. Thanks to his actions, everyone in his pack survived today. Now that they know this area is not safe, the pack will keep moving in search of prey and a place to rest. Crouched and moving together, the pack are closing in on the sounds of something just up the hill. This young family unit as a whole are still pretty inexperienced. Because the sounds were coming from a bull iguanodon, these herbivores are a tough and resilient creature. Even carnivores larger than the Alioramus can have trouble taking them down. Our family unit are about to learn the hard way just how tough this creature is. Despite being outnumbered, male iguanodon are more likely to stand their ground and fight back. With a deadly thumb spike, a killer back kick, and the attitude of a hornet's nest, they are no easy target to take down. Seeing just how injured his offspring and mate were, Doji calls off the attack. The inexperience of this pack almost costed them dearly. After such a rough failed hunt, the pack tucks in to socialize, groom and rest. Now an adult, Doji's son is feeling his confidence and decides to challenge his father. This starts with him trying to show dominance and intimidation. Doji does not take kindly to this and postures back at his son, staring him down. First to bite is Doji. He does not intend to let his son disrespect him, but will not back down easily. His son seems to be overconfident and begins to aim for his father's face. This act brings the fight to the next level as Doji returns the face biting. Seeing her son snapping at Doji's face, Ivory steps in to stop the fight. Over-aggression is never welcomed in Alioramus packs, and if done too often can lead to the over-aggressive member being casted out. As the pack moves on, a sound catches their attention. Doji is quick to crouch in preparation for the hunt. A Pachycephalosaurus darts away, causing the pack to give chase. It has been days since any members of the pack have eaten, so they will not give up on this hunt very easily. As the pack chases their prey, Doji's overconfident son must have fallen and is very injured going into the hunt. His wounds are obvious, however. He rushes forward, determined to hunt despite his condition. Seeing how injured the young male Alioramus is, the Pachycephalosaurus begins to target him. Doji tries to put himself between the hard-headed herbivore and his son, body blocking as much as he can. However, Doji's attempts were not enough. As the young male collapses, the pack stops in their tracks. Strong bonds lead to mourning the death of pack members. Nuzzling his son's body, Doji hopes that his usually high-energy son would just get up. Not this time. The remaining family members bring a piece of their fallen member to a final resting place and give one final goodbye to this once Spitfire spirit.